Alright guys, welcome back. So today is Tuesday, July 29th. APLD, Applied Digital. So stock is pretty much hovering around 1027, and today it pretty much tested the 50-day moving average, flushed down, bouncing back up. In about a couple days, the stock is about to report earnings. So here are a few things I'm watching before that date. So of course I might be doing it a little bit, should have done it at the market close. So it looks like after 30 is after market central time. So this APLD is about to report earnings. So let's take a look at August 1st, which is this week, expiration, like 3 more days left. And this stock is only implying, I mean, of course it is high IV. I mean, for this stock, $1.50, it's a lot. It's actually 15% move up or down. That's what it's implying, $1.40. So if we just measure from wherever it is sitting, again, I should have done it earlier. So essentially, one standard deviation move would be somewhere around, yeah, you could bring the stock down to 870, or it could pop the stock all the way back to, let's say, around like 1150, 1175 to this range. So as long as APLD is staying above 50-day moving average, which is I'm watching at the moment, this yellow line on my chart, it's still in an uptrend. Okay, if it cracks below the 50-day, which is somewhere around this $10 area, then yeah, it can come down towards 9, and it can even test the 200-day moving average around like $8 levels right now, 8.10. That's the support area I would be watching for this name. And another level, the bullish level would be for me to watch this area where it closed last option expiration, so pretty much end of July. So I want to be keeping an eye on this 1250 area, where if it clears these levels, if it gets back above or builds above this level after reporting earnings, sure, it would look pretty good towards the 15 area that I'm going to be watching. 1450, 1550. Those are the like two price levels I would be watching as a resistance for APLD. So year to date, I think the stock is doing pretty good, considering where it closed. I mean, $8 or so. And if we just measure it, yeah, it's like 25% up, 26% up year to date. So, but volume has been low. IV crush has happened. We talked about this one last option expiration, that this stock would do absolutely nothing, but it did ramp up into the OPEX. But again, it didn't go too far, and it's just coming right back into that range bound area it has been sitting in, like from 9 to like $10, $11 levels. So it's back in that zone. So if it clears these levels, sure, I'll be watching it to the upside. If it goes back down, yeah, maybe like the buy area would be somewhere around this 200 input average, and maybe even this gap fill area of like a $7. But again, these are like two areas I would be watching. Another thing is, yeah, volume is low, and I was looking at the volume leaders to take a look at what's going on with the big orders. Yeah, I'm not seeing too much. I'm seeing some people come in, take profit when it was trading a little bit higher. But so far, yeah, there's not much standing out. But I just know that from the past orders, like wherever this stock is sitting right now, like above 10 to like 1050, this is where a lot of big cluster of orders came in. So this area is very pivotal area for the stock to stay above. Another thing, let's take a look at the premiums. APLD. I just want to know, going into their earnings report, what's going on with the net premiums. So far, yeah, looks like a little bit of a call buying, put buying against this just today's price action. But yesterday, more people were buying puts and people were selling calls, and the day before, same thing. But if I just take a look at today's stats, and again, there's a lot of time left until market close, like an hour or two. Stock, doesn't have much of a volume. Stock options don't have much volume today. 49,000 calls being traded, 12,000 puts being traded. And again, this is just half a day's price action. And just by looking at these orders, I'm not seeing any crazy orders that people may be buying. But if you just go take a look at the open interest for April 15th, which is the next big option expiration, this stock has a lot of open interest on, like $11 strikes, $12 strikes. And I cannot tell, like $15 strikes has 17,000. You have to go through the chain and see where the options were potentially opened and whether those contracts were sold or purchased. But so far going into earnings, I'm not seeing much. It may not even move much after the earnings because pretty much market has already pretty much, it already knows what they are about to say because, they only got one client, big client, which, they disclosed the numbers and everything, terms. So other than that, I don't know. Like if you want this stock to go higher, they need to surprise the market, and at the same time, this stock still remains very hard to borrow, and I'm pretty sure it's still highly shorted. We can just quickly glance at that number on a daily, or people shorting it, or what's going on. Yeah, people are pretty much have been decently shorting it. But again, it's not aggressive due to volume being not that crazy. Volume has faded after that $15 push. But total from the total float, you can see almost 38% of the float, which is shares outstanding 224 million, share float 173 million. Out of that, essentially almost close to like 40% of the volume is short. So if anything surprising happens, this stock definitely can squeeze. You can see even on Finviz, they like to watch, sometimes people like to watch trending and trend lines. Sure, you can do that as a resistance. You can watch this pretty much wedge play out. So say if it pops back above 12, it has a room to run. But again, so far it is still in an uptrend until it breaks this 50-day moving average, the yellow line on my chart. But again, this was just a quick update for the stock. It's been just a while, but let's see what happens after earnings report. This video is not a buy or sell recommendation. This is purely for educational and entertainment purposes only. I will see you in the next update. Take care. Peace.